Okay, Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. For this week class, I would like to bring you to the research proposal, which is the assignment number 2. It is very research proposal. Let us check for assignment 2. What is the requirement? Okay, it's already in your e-campus, right? Where is it? All right, let me make the screen bigger. Okay, the final assessment research proposal. Reorganize the proposal based on the preliminary hypothesis using system thinking that comply to general process in research methodology with integrity. Ya Allah, panjangnya. Okay, it's okay. You can read your own. Okay, this is your final assessment, meaning that this is the biggest chunk of your marks because it is a 40%. The reason why I ask you to follow the stage 1 doing the framework, stage 2 doing the whatsoever that I ask you because of this research proposal. Okay, so the objective is for you to create the research proposal. What is a research proposal? Because during the semester 3 or the next semester, maybe you want to drop a research paper. Okay, you you need to do a project paper, but it needs to be based on if okay, if possible it needs to be based on the topic that you do during the research methodology class. That's why you cannot play with the research methodology class. So research proposal normally for chapter 1, chapter 2 and chapter 3 only. Okay, so the report to produce a research proposal report, okay, the report is 15 to 20 pages. I would like to change this. Okay, the report is 15 to 30 pages. Okay, please check not enough 15 or 20 to 30 pages. Please check this video because I will not change in the apa tu in the Astaghfirullahaladzim. I will not change in the e-campus. Okay, so you need to have the background of study, research problem, research question, research objective, article, semua ni. Semua ada ni. Alright, sample, population, sample. Okay, which is very good. Okay, now, please interrupt me if, let's say, you need clarification. And the reason being why I ask you to create your own chapterization, because I would like to see your understanding. If it is chapter 1, okay, you got it correct. It is introduction. Okay, now, this one, okay, look at the screen. Introduction to the chapter. Okay, to the chapter, not just introduction. What is the introduction means? Introduction means that introduction to the chapter, what this chapter will do. One paragraph will do introduction. 1 or 2 paragraph will do. This chapter discuss about blah 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 blah. You are talking about the introduction of chapter 1. Introduction to chapter 1. This is what? 1.1. Okay. In 1.2, okay, 1.2, we call it background of the study. Okay, background of the study. This is the background of the study. Maybe you would like to start with the global background, and then you go focus to the your background. Okay, now all of you already have the study. All of you already have the introduction. All of you have most of the thing. But now, this time is how to rearrange the thing. Okay, number 3. Okay, problem statement. Okay, I would like to see a clear problem statement. For example, this, okay, whose problem is that? Okay, you need to read a lot of research paper in order to study about the problem statement. The problem statement is a problem for your respondent. Okay, listen to me. The problem of the respondent, the problem of the nation. Okay, so tell me exactly how many problems Okay, how many problems? And then you state in the introduction of the problem statement. Okay, and then one problem, discuss one paragraph. Understand? One problem. The first problem, it should be like the first problem for this study is blah, 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 blah. The second problem is, so you need to have a continuity. Okay. The next one is research questions. This is correct. Very good. 1.4 research question. Okay. And then we have 1.5 research objective. Okay. 1.6, very good. 1.6 significance of the study. Okay. And then scope and limitation. Yeah, we can put it here. Okay. Remember, every study have the scope. And then you can also, what is the definition of the term? You can put it here as well. Okay, no problem. And the last one is, okay, 1.9. Okay, summary of of the chapters. Of the chapters. Okay, meaning that in chapter 1, what do you want to discuss? In chapter 2, what do you want to discuss? In chapter 3, what do you want to discuss? Okay, you need to write here. And the last one is, okay, this is a must. Okay, overview 1.10. Okay, overview of chapter 1. What is overview of chapter 1? This one you need to conclude. Okay, this one, listen to me. You need to conclude. Are we recording this? Okay, this one you need to conclude, and then you need to give a heads up. Okay, hints for the next chapter. Okay, understand? Okay, siapa faham? Faham tak? Semua orang faham? Hello? Hello? Semua lena. Ya Allah. Kau dah tidur ke? Ha? Amboi, penat I tanya faham ke tak? Aduh, ni nak kena ni. Budak master telah dicubit oleh lecturernya. Oh my God. Oh my God. This is recorded. Alright, now, we go to 2.1. 2.1 is, we need to start all the chapter with the introduction. Okay. This introduction can be like one paragraph will do. Don't repeat. Okay? We call it sneak peek. Of chapter 1. Sorry, of chapter 2. Comel nama dia. Macam movie kan? Sneak peek of chapter 2. Now, okay, what is this? What is this? Next one. Okay, this is where you need to talk about your variables. Okay, for example, let me open Sebastian's work because I just opened it. Okay, I just checked their work. Okay, let me open it first. You guess. You guess. You guess it's not here, right? It's okay. Okay, you need to, okay, because you already have everything, you need to discuss all of this. For example, you need to discuss about the mana tadi. You need to discuss about your variables. Okay, we start with the DV first. Okay, for example, if you guess, where is you guess the D? Okay, you start with the communication. Okay, communication effectiveness. Faham? So don't put here DV, not yet. Don't put like this, salah. No. Okay, no. And then, this is shortcut, yeah. And then, you put 2.2 is a cultural differences. Okay, faham? Okay. Number 2.3. Okay. 2.4 is language barriers. Okay, faham? 2.5 is rank hierarchy. Okay, now, everybody, do you understand what I'm talking about? Tengok sikit. Faham tak korang? Okay, Give me a big love. I'm crazy about the big love. Okay, thank you, Zamil. Big thumbs up. Okay, big love. Mana orang lain? Alia, we have Yat. Okay, very good. Okay, thank you. Meaning that you are paying attention. Alhamdulillah. Okay. Oh, Sebastian is here. Okay, thank you very much. Okay, now, listen to me, Listen to me. Okay, because why you need to write down first? Because, Allah, because I should know where is your limitation. Okay, I need to know the limitation. Now, after that, okay, look at your conceptual framework again. Just now, you define communication effectiveness, cultural differences, language barriers, and rank hierarchy. You did this in apa? Assignment yang literature review. Am I right? Betul? I didn't check yet. Okay, you already did this for the literature review assignment. Faham? So what you need to do is now, listen to me. It is not something new, but it is, what is it? It is just like putting everything together. Okay, now, if, okay, now the trick is here. Let us open Sebastian word. Sebastian have too many, not too many, but a lot of variables. Okay, okay, let's check. Banyak ni, there are a lot of variables. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 variables including IV and DV. Now listen to me. You can straight, if let's say, you guys only have 3 lines here. This is the hypothesis line. Okay, we studied about the hypothesis already. You already have the hypothesis line here. Okay, you guys have 3, but Sebastian have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5. I don't know how many yet have. I don't know how many others have. I know, but I don't want to open because this one I just received it. All right, now what you can do is, okay, where is my screen? Okay, the 2.6, you can put there the relationship between communication, okay, effectiveness, and selected variables. Okay, now, if let's say you have many lines, okay, you will have many relationship. Okay, now, where is it? Now, 2.6.1, all right, it should be inside. Sorry, okay, relationship between, okay, relationship between, okay, communication, effectiveness, and cultural, cultural differences. All right. Now, when you form a relationship like this, okay, this one, the first one, when you form a relationship, because you don't have to, this one is where you define what is the, first you define what is the definition of the communication effectiveness, okay? After you define, you give the advantages of the communication effectiveness, what is the positive side, what is the negative side, and then you give the conclusion. Okay, that is for each variables. Right now, what you need to do is you need to find, okay, the articles, the articles, okay, that support your study between communication effectiveness and cultural differences. Okay, when you put the support here, mean you don't have to explain, but you need to put the few articles, 1 or 2 articles that that give the relationship between effectiveness and cultural differences. Understand? 1 or 2 paragraph will do. 1 paragraph is okay. Okay. So if let's say this is 2.6.1, so the 2.6.2 is the relationship between communication effectiveness and language barriers. Okay, understand? Faham? Okay, you need to find, okay, I put it here. I put it here. Need to find the literature that support or wait. Okay, okay, literature for all that support the relationship. Okay, what I'm doing, the relationship. Okay, so these two relationship. Okay, after that you conclude. Okay, after you conclude, then after the conclusion, you need to mention. You already have the hypothesis. Let me check the hypothesis. Where's your hypothesis? Ah, so this is a hypothesis. You need to conclude. Okay, therefore, the hypothesis H1 is constructed. Okay, understand? Okay, so what we did last time, it was a shortcut. Okay, so you can see that to the end of this section, we need to say that this is a hypothesis that you constructed based on the literature. Understand? If for Sebastian's work, okay, so he needs to find 5 different, 5 articles that support this relationship. Okay, so make sure you have that support. I know that you have it already. Okay, now let's finish these variables. And then 2.4, you already have this. You don't know where to put it actually. Right, what one is, oh my God, I don't like it. Okay, it's okay. And then the last, control Z. The last one is, okay, 2.3. Okay, 2.3 is between the rank hierarchy. Okay, okay, now every every subtopic need to be ended with the hypothesis that you constructed last time. Okay, this is Sebastian, and then this is you guess. Okay, so this one hash one. Okay, wait. This one, so check your work, yeah. So this one hash one, H2, and H3. If it's too long, make it like a subsection. Okay, main section. Okay, that's a literature review. Okay, now after that, okay, no. 2.6, 2.7. What is 2.7? This is where your theory and conceptual framework. Okay, what to put here? You already have your theory, right? I hope that you said yes, doctor. We already have our theory. It was like the first thing that I asked you to do in class. Okay, let's check the theory here. What is the theory? All right, now you need to say, okay, in the first paragraph, okay, you need to say actually how many theories that you can use to measure, and then you need to define. You need to put a few theories, and you need to say that your selected theory is the best theory that you choose to measure for your study. Okay, when you talk about the theory, okay, talk about the definition, intro first. Okay, you talk about the introduction to the theory first, and then you talk about your theory. Okay, your theory. Who is the how to say it? Who is the owner, bukan founder of your theory? And then you want to see the founder, your theory, definition of your theory, yeah? Okay, definition. Okay, definition, okay, of your theory. After you need to check the development of the theory, okay? And then you need to capture back to your theory. Need to capture back to your study. Okay, capture it. All right, now here, okay, you have your theory, right? And then you need to have the 2.7.1, okay, your conceptual framework. Okay, you have a conceptual framework. After that, 2.8, you need to have the summary, oh my God, summary of the, no, no, of the hypothesis. Dah ada kan? You already have that, right? And then 2.9 is summary, okay, of chapter 2. Faham? Okay, now, any question? Semua orang dah pengsan? Okay, everybody? Ya Allah, nak pengsan lah, doktor. Semua senyap? Boleh? Boleh? Nak pengsan? Tak? So, are you following me or you already like sleeping? Okay, okay. Where is it? Yes? Boleh? So, any question until here before I go to chapter 3? Lalu? Hilang dah suara semua orang. Okay, now. Sebab boring kan? Okay. No, no, no. Because it's quite boring. Kenapa kat sini Alah. Control tab. Push down. Give me the flowers, everybody. Chill, for you aja. Okay, Zamir Alia. Okay, oh ya Allah, Alhamdulillah. I thought that you were sleeping. Oh, very good. Lots of flowers. Thank you very much. You might think that I'm ridiculous, but I'm not actually. I would like you to engage with the lecture. Don't worry, yeah? Say, oh my God, our lecturer is not that nice. No. So this one, wrong. Okay, I put red here. Okay, salah. All right, now let's go to chapter 3. Very good. Okay, this one only one paragraph, yeah? Okay, this one only one paragraph. Now, let's go to chapter 1. Sorry, let's go to chapter 3. 3.1. The first one, we have the introduction for introduction, okay, for chapter 3. Okay, dia bukan macam ni. Okay, dia macam ni. Okay. Okay, chapter 1 is... Apa nama dia chapter 1? Okay, dia nama besar dia. Introduction. Dia macam ni. Huruf besar. Introduction. Okay, betul. Chapter 2, tak payah kurungan-kurungan. Tak payah kurungan-kurungan. Okay, we have literature review. Cantik tau. Buat cantik. Okay. And chapter 3, we have research methodology. Now, you need to give the sneak peek for chapter 3. The first one you need to do very good. You need to have the research design. Okay. Research design. Okay, this is here. You need to mention, okay, let me give you only one. Okay, what is research design? First one. Okay, need to have a reference. Okay, yang kedua, how many research design that you have? Okay, and then which one you choose and why? Okay, for information, none of the lecturer teaching you like this. Only me. Because why? I don't want to have a high blood pressure when I check your report. Why? Meaning that the advantages of you choosing advantages, okay, of choosing that research design, and you can conclude. Okay. Now, the next one is, okay, after research design, okay, 3.2, 3.3, we have research method. Okay, now, for the research method, okay, research design, whether it's quantitative or qualitative, if you choose qualitative, okay, straight, for the qualitative research design, there are many methods. Okay, the first one, what is research method? Okay, now, everybody, research method is different from research methodology. Okay, research methodology is the whole thing of doing the research, collecting the data whatsoever. But research method is only how to collect the data only. So you need to explain what is a research method for the research design that you choose, because we have normally we have quantitative, qualitative, and mixed method. Normally, okay, for the research design. Say that you are choosing quantitative, okay, because I'm the quantitative lecturer. So for the research method, I can say that there are many ways of collecting the data. One of it is using the survey instrument. Okay, that's the first one. The second one is doing observation. We have many methods. Okay, so you need to sim. Ah, remember, this is not something new. This one is you already known. Okay, 3.3. Okay, now I want to skip the first one. Okay, now 3.4, population of the study. Okay, now in population, okay, you need to mention who is your population. Okay, and then you need to choose to say why or what is your population and why you choose that population. Okay, faham? Okay, now go to sampling. You have sampling procedure and sample size. This one, all of these, okay, you can have it in your, oh my God, the research method book. This book is not enough, but you can read. Okay. Now, what is something? Hey, no, 3.5. Okay. So, what is it? It means that how you choose the sample. Okay, now look at your textbook. Okay, look at your textbook. We have, okay, with research design, analysis, collection, replication. Okay, now chart page 60. Okay, we have probability sampling. Okay, we have yeah. Okay, so we have non-probability. Okay, it depends on your, so you read this chapter, starting from chapter 60. All right. Okay. Now, how you choose a sample? Okay, there's a procedure. Okay, wait. Salah ni. How is the sample? Okay. 3.5.1. Okay. Sampling procedure. Okay, meaning that how you sample. Okay. The next one is, okay, 3.5.2, sample size. Okay, you need to have the literature. Remember that? Okay, sample size. How many respondents? Faham? Faham? Okay, now. And then, oh my God, suddenly 3.7 is, sorry. 3.6 is research instrumentation. Dah siap kan? Betul? Research. Lah, instrument. Okay. Station. Okay, dah ada. Okay. Now, dalam research instrumentation, you need to mention in this report what is the contoh how many items and where is how to say, how many items and the reference. Okay, what table? For example, okay, let me check you buatlah dulu, nanti I akan check. kalau you tak buat, I tak boleh cat. Okay. And then 3.7, this is your work, pre-testing. Okay, pre-testing of the research instrument. Okay, what is it? This is where, okay, the first thing is the expert. Tiba-tiba expert review. Okay, 2 weeks time, right? Expert review. Okay, and then you can also, if let's say you are doing the quantitative, you need to, you can do after expert review, you can update. Bukan update lah. You can improve. You need to report, improve the instrument. Okay, after that, you can also do the pilot study. Pre-testing kan? Pilot study this is for the quantitative. Okay, for the quanti, okay, normally 30 respondents. But don't do yet, respondents. No need to do for this semester. Just try to survive this semester first. Okay. Okay, understand? After that, okay, check what is a 3.8. Validity and reliability. Okay, now find what is the definition of these two. Okay, what? The first one is what? Is validity and what is reliability? Faham? Okay. And then how to do it? Okay, so after that, okay, 3.8, 3.9 is your ethical consideration. Okay, now, tricky part. 3.10 is the data collection. Okay, now, the real data collection, if let's say you are following the semester, it will be next sem. Tell in the report when you are going to collect the data. Okay, when? And then 3.11 is a data analysis. Okay, now, you also need to tell us, okay, what are the tools that you use, okay, to analyze, okay, the data. Some of you will use SPSS. Some of you will use Excel. No problem. Okay? No problem. It depends on your supervisor. Okay? Later on. But not today. It depends. Or you can use a thematic. Okay? Don't worry. This one, don't worry. This one still not last semester. And the last one is 3.12. Okay? 3.12. Summary for chapter 3. Okay, so with this, I'll end the presentation first. Half an hour.